Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get really good here in Season 8. And as well, with the gameplay I have in the background, it is quite an insane gameplay. I end up dropping 28 in this game, but I walk out of Tilted Towers alone with 15 kills. So I was just going off all game. And as well, I have a pretty crazy and insane inning where I end up clutching all 4 players when I was completely out of mats. I was able to get a knock or two, pick up some mats from them, and then finish off the rest of the players. So it was a really cool game, a really good clutch. So I'm going to be using this gameplay here in this video. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you need to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and as well leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, make sure you guys have me added and supported as a creator. All you need to do this is go over to the item shop, hit X, go to support a creator, and then type in my code, and my code is Young Humor. And once you type that in, all you have to do is accept it, and you will have me added and supported as a creator. So make sure you guys do that. It really does help me out. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to give you guys some really good tips and tricks when it comes to Season 8 and just getting better here in Season 8 and just improving as a player and just being overall really dominant at this game and just getting some really good clips. So real quick, I just want to hear you guys' opinions. So for those of you guys who don't already know, or I haven't really spoke about it at all, but I'm going to be switching to PC and controller. Probably by the time you guys watch this video, I'm already going to have my PC. So one thing that I was going to try out, or maybe try out, is stretch resolution. And I want to hear you guys' opinion on this, whether, if you feel like you guys wouldn't watch my videos as much because if I use it, because honestly, stretch resolution for me, honestly, really isn't the prettiest thing to watch. But at the same time, it really is a huge advantage, and it's really going to help me improve as a player. So I just want to hear you guys' opinion on it. If you feel like you wouldn't watch my videos because I play on stretch, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm going to be taking that into consideration, because I really want to switch to stretch. But at the same time, if it hurts my views a lot, then of course I really wouldn't do it, and I'm totally fine playing on native res. But the reason I'm switching to PC controller, because the frame rate is 3 times as good, and as well I'm going to be switching to a better monitor. So just overall, I'm just going to be so much better at this game because I'm going to have a lot of advantages that I didn't previously have. So I apologize for a little bit longer of an intro. It's just one of the things that I just wanted to mention and get you guys' opinion on. But alright, so here we go for this video. So like I said, it is a 28 kill gameplay I had in squads. It's a really insane gameplay, and I could have had 30 multiple times in this game. I just got really unlucky with a few kills. But it is what it is. I'm still out here trying to get the 30, or my first 30 bomb. I've gotten super close. In this game, I really could have got 29. I think one of the last guys ended up dying to the storm. And if it came down to it, I could have easily pushed into the storm and down the hill and went for the challenge if it meant going for the 30 bomb. But I ended up still winning the game, which is really good. And this game in particular, I really shouldn't have won. So I'm definitely going to be talking a lot in this end game, because I think it's really important, because I really want to talk about how exactly I clutched it, because I really should not have won. The other team is spraying super hard, and as well as a 1v4, I had no mats, and as well I was a little bit low on HP and I made a few mistakes. So if you want to become the best player impossible in this game, and this is what I do personally, of course a lot of you guys can do other things, but usually there's only 2 drops you're ever going to see me land in any of my videos, and that's either going to be Tilted Towers or Retail Row. And those are honestly the 2 locations you're ever going to see me land at pretty much anymore, just because I feel like those 2 locations I can maximize the amount of kills I get, and I'm going to be having the best games from that location. Because me, I'm all about kills. I like to go for as many kills as possible, and those 2 locations are going to be the best locations to go to. And I'm going to be hitting Tilted Towers every single game, except for some games I'll hit Retail Row just because the bus is going to be like the first drop. And if you have a bus where it's really close to Retail and a little bit further from Tilted, more than likely you're going to even have more people go Retail. And in a game like Squads, which usually I play, I'm going to end up having like 3 teams go there. So more than likely, if I play fast enough, I can rush out of a Retail Row with 8 or 9 kills, maybe even more depending on how well I do in Retail. And even if I went Tilted Towers game, I probably would only win out of Tilted Towers like 6 or 7 kills. So in that case, going Retail Row would have definitely been the better option. So that's why I kind of alternate in between the 2. But those are the only 2 drops that I'm ever going to land at. And I think improving as a player, I think that's the best way to go, is just to go for as many challenges as possible and just to fight a whole bunch of people, because you're never really going to get better at this game playing slow and not challenging as many people. And that's really going to be the main reasons why in every single one of the games that I post, and for quite a while, the only games I've been posting are 20 bombs. I think for at least the last few weeks, every single one of my gameplays has been a 20 bomb. So I'm posting a ton of high kill gameplays. I'm dropping these locations and pushing everyone all out because I really think that is the best way to improve as a player. And as well, it's a whole lot more fun to play and a lot more entertaining to watch when I'm rushing every single player, going for those high kill games, than playing a little bit slower and maybe dropping at Lonely Lodge, or maybe even Junk Junction, or even just a later drop in general. And so there's one skill in particular in this video that I really wanted to talk about, and I feel like if you want to become the most dominant player possible, and especially in a game like Season 8, I don't know, I feel like this is probably one of the most important things to master, and I don't really know exactly how to explain it other than just being a W key warrior, and exactly what I mean by that. So what I mean is pretty much a W key warrior is someone who just walks up against someone's structures and just holds down forward, hold down W key for, a lot of people on PC say because the W key is how you move forward, and then of course on controller it's just moving forward. So it's basically people who just challenge really aggressive and just walk up against their walls and spray it and then try to get inside of their box. And the reason why this is super important, because in a recent update, maybe about a week and a half ago, they made an increase to turbo building, and especially in a game like squads, I feel like a lot of people, they get weak, they box in, I make another guy weak, they box in. So I feel like I have to go for these challenges, and at the same time you do risk being trapped, so you have to be careful about that when you're going for these kind of challenges. But I feel like these are going to be the most important challenges because it catches a lot of people off guard, and even if they have traps, a lot of times they're going to be panicking so much they're not even going to use them. And if you come from a certain angle, a lot of times you can get out from that angle as well. And even if they do place a trap, you're usually going to be able to get to the other side or break out unless they build out a steel or brick. And to be completely honest, you guys, I barely ever die to traps in this game, and it's really rare that you're ever going to see me die to a trap. So with that being said, a lot of people aren't even getting trap kills on me, even though I play really aggressive. I'm challenging inside of people's boxes because I know if they place a trap down, I have to be the first team to go to the other side or get out. And a lot of the times I can even destroy the other player before they even have time to place it. And I think that is a really valuable skill to learn. And I know it's super annoying and I hate other people who use it against me, but you're gonna see right here exactly how what I did. So the guy had the floor above him, and what I did is I just sprayed my SMG, dropped down, and went for the pump shotgun on him and finished him off pretty quickly. And even in that situation, he could have easily trapped me if I wasn't ready for it, but I just went down on him so quickly that he had no idea what happened, and I was able to get the quick elimination on him, and it was a pretty simple kill and I didn't have to worry about it. And that's just the kind of thing that you have to do. You just have to be just be able to hit your shots when you're inside the box. And also another thing I'd like to mention, and something that I've been doing a lot more recently that I feel like has actually improved my accuracy, and I don't really know exactly why, or really why it is. So basically, a lot of the times when I'm going for the challenges that are point blank, instead of aiming down my sights and kind of just spamming with my SMG or spamming left trigger with my SMG, I've actually been hip firing with my SMG, and I feel like I've been hitting way more shots because if they're right next to me or point blank, I feel like I'm able to hit way more shots and take a whole lot less damage. And for my reason, I think it's going to be because when I spray, or pretty much when I'm hip firing with the SMG, I'm going to be moving around. I'm not going to be staying still as much, so it's going to be a lot harder for the other players to do any sort of damage on me, or do anything they can. And just by that alone, it's going to buy me way more time, and even if I do miss a few shots, they're going to be missing even more. So it's going to buy me more than enough time to get a few more shots off, and then be able to get for the elimination or the knock. So you're going to see me fighting this team here. I'm trying to do as much damage as I possibly can. And at this point, I have no material, so I'm definitely working around the builds. I'm seeing, what structures are steel, what structures are brick, and then just trying to work around there. So you see the storms coming in. I picked up just a little bit of mats, only like 200 mats. And the zone, pretty much the next zone is going to be inside of the other circle. So a 1v4, I go for a pretty insane clutch here at the end, you guys are going to see. So I'm building up, they're about to drop down. I try to get, just a few tags off, maybe try to get a little bit of their shield off, because all I need is a knock, and if I can get a knock in their loot, then I'm going to be able to get my shield back and as well have a good amount of mats. So I get a pretty dirty tag on that guy, and I was able to get a 1 pump to this player, and I think this is the player that I tagged in the air. So here I'm just trying to get out because the zone's coming in. I was trying to get a few shots, thought that was my wall building up, And at this point, I'm keeping high ground, and you guys are able to see exactly what I was able to do here to keep high ground. So I was only connected right here on on basically just one single floor. And what I did is I backed up and I reconnected everything with floors and pyramids. So it made it nearly impossible for this guy to shoot me out even if he wanted to. So I got the elimination from this player. Another player slipped down, and you're going to see the third player actually died of fall damage. So I'm going to get the elimination of this guy, and as soon as I do, I'm in a pretty good spot. I have enough HP, enough mats, and it's a 1v1, and he ends up dying to the storm. And that's going to wrap up for this gameplay. 28 kills, super insane game. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my notifications to be notified for every single new video, and alright guys, I'll see you next video.